Is contemplating death life denying or life affirming? We as a society live in denial of death. We often treat those who contemplate death as hope sapping and life denying pessimists. In marked contrasts, the Bhagavad Gita 13:9 declares that contemplating death is a characteristic of knowledge. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha dosha anudarshanam. In 13:8 to 20, Krishna describes 20 characteristics of those in knowledge, and one of those characteristics is contemplation of the miseries of life, old age, disease, death, and rebirth. So, what is the relationship between contemplating death and knowledge? By contemplating death, we make ourselves aware of our inescapable mortality. Even if we know it, we are reminded of it forcefully when we contemplate death. And such reminders are helpful because they give us because when we realize how precarious our life is, then we start prioritizing our own existence, the existence of our loved ones, the existence of everything dear to us can be wiped out in one moment. One earthquake can bring a whole city to the ground, whereas one earthquake inside our body, a heart attack, can bring us to the ground. By contemplating life's precariousness, we feel impelled to think what is most important in our real lives and to focus on that. If we don't contemplate thus, then we don't prioritize properly and we waste our life in trivialities. We don't put our life to good use. What is the best use of our life? Our vision of that is expanded by the Bhagavad Gita. The Gita explains that we are all at our core non-material beings. We are eternal souls who are meant to attain eternal life and help others attain eternal life too. We have our consciousness evolved enough to perceive meaning and purpose that extend beyond this life and beyond this body. By studying the Gita and practicing yogic processes such as Bhakti Yoga, we can evolve further and relish non-material happiness even in this life. And further, we can use all our abilities and contribute in a mood of service to help others further their spiritual evolution. By thus, all this prioritization and optimal contribution happens when we contemplate death. And that's why contemplating death is not morbidity, it is essential for prioritizing and doing our best. Far from being life denying or hope sapping, contemplating death can be spirituality activating and life affirming. Thank you.